All right, you've read the title. Now let's cut straight to the chase. I am very much introverted. I live in my own little world just with myself. So, as a result, human interaction is a little bit hard for me when I try to interact. So, as a result, there's some miscommunication or misunderstandings. Well, the first one is that I don't talk too much when I'm interacting with people. The only time I get to talk this much is when I'm talking about something that I'm interested in, like these topics that I like to talk about, and that's when you get me talking. Other than that, I'm just gonna keep quiet. So if someone is talking about things they like, I'm just gonna stand there just saying, yeah, for real? I get it. Makes sense. That's it. Like, just for the sake of the conversation, because I don't want to talk about something that I don't want to talk about. So, which makes it most of the time a one-way conversation, and I'm like some type of therapist. It becomes a therapist most of the time. It's weird that the things I like to talk about, I'm just not interested in them. So I just end up uh, not being responsive, and that makes people think that I'm some type of jerk because I just, because I can't relate with what they're talking about. And on number two, on the other end of the spectrum, is that I talk too much. So when you finally pick one of the topics that I love to talk about, like when you pick it, I get excited. I get excited. I pull out all my charts and papers and I start educating you on everything, and, showing off and, doing everything that I can to just show that I know that, because I'm interested. And sometimes I might be a little bit much, a little bit too much sometimes. So I would be seated by myself, and then the moment I hear people talking about something that I love, I stop immediately and I run into the conversation. And the problem is, I end up taking over the conversations. Like now, I get intense about it, which sort of makes people not like you in a way. The third one I call the bubblegum effect. So yeah, I know it's a pretty cool name. So what happens is people are like bubblegum, interest, initially it starts well. Looking at the graph, it starts well, but at the end of 7 days, you just lose interest in a particular person. Like it's pretty cool when you meet somebody new, they're a new person that you're curious about them. You probably even like them temporarily because you're sussing them out. And then I love the process of like trying to get to know the person, knowing everything, their measurements, size, what time they go to the bathroom. Once you know all that stuff, it's a very interesting process to just sort of, you're like a stalker in a way, you're trying to figure out everything. And it's not that I'm a weirdo. I'm just trying to suss them out, trying to check why they should be hanging out with me, trying to match their criteria if they match with my standards. And if I find them incompatible, I can't just like walk up to them and tell them I can't be with you. So I just end up doing what any other person would do, hide from them for the rest of my life, like a jerk. I know it's not like there are any other options. Think about it. Like, what am I supposed to do? Hey, why'd you stop talking to me? Oh, I'm sorry. You and I can just be together. I think we should look for other friends. We should move on. We can't be. I'm sorry, but I hope you understand. No, I still want you in my life. I still need you. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, all right. You can't really force friendships or connection or a relationship between people. So I do the most logical thing. I toss you away after I'm done using you for my interesting studies, I guess. It's not a jerk move, it's just a reasonable move. Nobody should judge me for it. Anyways, on the fourth one, it has something to do with my cranium. By cranium, I mean my brain. I have a very interesting brain. It's when it comes to complex equations and stuff, I have no problem with such things. But when you tell me to name all the eight colors of the wait, there are seven, or the seven colors of the rainbow, fine. When you tell me to name that, I'm going to botch that. Complicated tasks are my thing. but when it comes to trying to remember your name, sometimes even my own password, like I'll be sitting looking at my phone, like, what the hell is my password? Thinking, perplexed, wondering what's happening. It's a very weird thing. And the thing that happens again is that I would meet people, right? Like in a different location, maybe at church. We meet at church with somebody, and then you're there interacting. You probably even get to know them, but once you meet the same person in a different location, completely they become like a new person, like a stranger. So I've had instances where if someone, I just walk past the person, like I don't know that it's them, but it's them just in a different location, and they feel some type of way, like I hype myself to, I don't know, whatever they think in their own heads. And the thing that affects me the most is when somebody tells me their name, it just completely goes in my brain and out the other way. Like I'm so bad at remembering names. I don't know how you people do it. Like I've had instances where I'm like, so this is I'm his, well, the name is mm, this joke is definitely getting old. Yes, I get it. The joke is getting old. Let's move on, okay? So on the fifth one is that I say the wrong things sometimes. I'm a very compassionate person. I care about people, so I try my best to comfort people. So sometimes I might ask something genuinely concerned about you, and then it comes out wrong, and they feel offended, which very much happens a lot. Like it's so easy to say the wrong thing nowadays. You just make a mistake, and everyone's like crazy. So to be safe, I barely respond. Hey, so how's your mom? She's fine. Oh, so what about that thing? Oh, it's good. Okay, that's it. Yeah. So how's your life? It's good. As a result, people don't like to talk to me. But what do you expect? The last thing I want to do is accidentally say something wrong, and then you're jumping on top of me, hitting me for saying something. But don't worry, I'm very much trying to improve. Like I've been training. My friends are coaching me in how to improve. I'm losing my social anxiety day by day. Okay, look, don't judge me. I'm trying to come out of my shell. I've been trapped in my own little world for a while, and I'm back to the basics. So thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. For the new members, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Yes, guys, and also don't forget to leave a comment on the comment section. I am very much curious whether I'm the only one who goes through this stuff. Like, am I the only one who's hated for all these things I've mentioned? Just maybe one or two things. I hope we relate. Maybe, hopefully. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna release a new video, so keep in touch.